Shit, here we go again. Chupa in it big.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? To the bitch.
What's good, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm good. How you? How you?
Good. Glad to have you here right now.
Oh, I'm glad to be here.
Today we got my bro, my homeboy, Marcanada.
Huh?
He's in the building.
6 side.
Upcoming hip hop artist. Finna get it in. Let's talk to these people one time.
All right, it's Marcanada, aka Young Rich Balton. I'm from Toronto, 23 years old. Yeah, that's me. You know, I'm very funny, loving. You know, Gucci and fuck bitch. All right, so Marcanada came from. Shout out to my brother K. Ward. We was actually at Bud House one day. This was the end of the school year, you know, niggas about to graduate and all that shit. And we there just chilling. Basically, we did like a little rap thing and we was playing around. But basically, my first name is Marcus and I'm from Canada. So out of nowhere, he was just like, yo, Marcanada. So everybody was like, oh, that shit hot, you know? So I was like, all right, cool, let that shit ride. And then that's how I got it. Simple ass story. It's just a mellow, but you can still turn up because I like to make turn up music, but at the same time I have a deep voice, so it's mellow on the track, but it still turns you up. As far as relating it to anybody, I don't relate myself to nobody. Nobody's come up to me and said, you know, like you sound like this person and that person. I just have my own unique style and flow. So favorite rapper is Meek Mills, hands down. I've been watching him since he was doing the freestyle scene, all that, hands down, that whole Philly scene. After that, K-Camp, Future. Can't forget Bow Wow too. When I was younger, favorite rapper of all time. So Bow Wow's in there for sure. Who really inspires me and keeps me going is the people around me. I love my family and all that stuff. My brothers and stuff and my family is really my friends and my cousins and stuff like that. So all my cousins in Toronto and stuff. My brothers Trooper and the Crunster and Buh, especially my parents. Well, my mom. They keep me going. So I like to see everybody doing good. So I'm trying to make it out so everybody can do better. So yeah. Well, okay, so I grew up in Toronto until about the age of, I can't remember the age, so I'm just giving you the grade, but the age of like second grade. Back then, it was fun to me, but it wasn't really like, you know, we weren't at where we're at now, so it was kind of more poverty back then when I was younger. So my mom did her best and everything with me and all that stuff, and she's a hardworking woman. She made it out. Made a better life for me, kept a roof over my head, all that. So Toronto's dope. As I got older and kept going back, I realized how dope that city is. So yeah. Oh, this is a good story. Back to what I was talking about with at the end of the year, how I got my name, and at the end of high school, and niggas was bullshitting in the studio. This is how it happened. I always seen my older cousin rap. So at the end of the year, when we was in high school, I met Bud middle of junior year, going into senior year. So at the end of senior year, everybody was at his house. All the homies was at his house. And we was like, yo, let's do a little freestyle or whatever, just playing, because he has already rapped and stuff like that. So he had a studio and everything. So we was like, all right, cool, let's do the freestyle. We kick a freestyle, whatever. So Bud come up to me like, you can take this shit serious if you want to. I'm like, all right, you know, thought about it, let it marinate in my head a little bit. So that summer I had went to Canada, and my cousin had heard the tracks we had did, and he was like, yo, you know what? You want to try to jump on this track with me? It's called Save That. He gave me the track, took my time, wrote my bars, whatever, hopped on the track, was like instantly like, okay, I'm taking this shit serious because this is kind of easy to me. This is something I could go far in, you know what I'm saying? And I've always done music all my life, not necessarily rapping, but I played instruments and stuff like that. So music is just natural to me. So that's how it happened. Oh, that shit is wildin'. That shit is really wildin', but at the same time, everybody, you know, they gonna do their own thing regardless. I don't want everybody being the same. So in that sense, it's good. The whole attention-seeking thing, like the beefing to get attention and the acting like females for attention, bro, we grown men. That shit's not supposed to be flying. Like, everybody's supposed to be getting their money, and that's it. If you a has-been, you a has-been. Let that shit fly. You ain't gotta fuck with the younger generation and try and fuck them up or something. Nah, just leave that shit alone. Do your thing. Get your money. All right, so right now we working on a mixtape, but we just got new software. We got Pro Tools, so we got to learn the Pro Tools. So we trying to get a mixtape out to y'all by 2017, beginning of 2017, and more videos out to y'all by the beginning of 2017. I know y'all been waiting since Boomerang. We got y'all. We know we got stuff in store for y'all. Just wait on it. I just don't want to be in the same place I'm at right now. I know that's kind of cliche, but I don't want to say too much because I don't want to jinx anything. But just know that 2017, we will not be in the same place we are right now. Bigger and better things, hopefully touching different cities and stuff more. You know, just grind hard, and we're going to stay consistent this year. That's the key, most important thing, staying consistent this year. So real hip-hop is more of a good feel, good vibe music, like turn it up. having fun, learning something from it. Anything that makes you feel good is real hip hop. I hope to be successful, like super successful. I want to own a couple, maybe restaurants or whatever. You know, like Rick Ross and them said, buy back the block. So I want, I want to own a whole bunch of shit, a whole bunch of money. Also, I want to get a couple family members out of some places where I don't want them at. So that's what I plan to do in 5 years. Just successful as hell all the way around. It's just a word for Gucci, a word we came up with just being stupid. Niggas used to be high as hell all the time. They just be saying dumb shit. And we came up with Fugucci. So we was like, oh shit, you know what? Might as well call the label Fugucci. So Fugucci the label, you know what I'm saying? By the way, go listen to that song, Fugucci the label, out now. Yeah, it's just our brand, Fugucci the label. Can't nobody take that from us. So we started that shit. Marcanada, Fugucci the label. Don't forget it. Best producers is Mike Will Made It, London on the Track, Metro Boomin, Polar Boy Shouty. And Polar Boy Shouty made Boomerang, so shout out to him. I've been growing my dreads for 5 years, about 5.5 years. And it's crazy because Bub Mom started my dreads, so pretty long right now, you know what I'm saying? Call them the lady catchers, catching the Gucci bitches. But yeah, 5 years. I'm Canadian, Jamaican, and Bayesian. My pop side is full Jamaican. My mom's side is Jamaican and half. Well, in this day and time, it's not really hard because there's a lot of fakes out here. So I'm not going to say I'm the realest nigga, but I try to keep it real 100% of the time. I'm not going to fuck with you. I'm not going to fake with you. None of that bullshit. I'm going to keep it real with you 100% of the time. So in this society, in this day and time, that shit looking more and more easier to separate myself because a lot of fakes out here. So that's how I separate myself. High point in my career would be when we opened up for Mindless Behavior. I've never done nothing like that before. I used to play an instrument back in high school in a band, so another high point would be like I went to the Rose Bowl parade, which was on TV, but I don't really consider that. There's millions of people in that marching band, so I ain't really consider that. But that Mindless Behavior concert at the Ritz in Raleigh, it was a high point in my career because that was big. I never experienced nothing like that before. I've never been in front of that many fans, none of that stuff. So yeah, that was a big point in my career. K-Camp, definitely. I want to work with Meek. Definitely Chris Brown. Yeah, that's about it. Because, yeah, everybody else is just, I feel like they don't really have the sound I'm looking for or really attract to. So those 3 artists are a major key. Yeah, just be yourself. Like, the main thing about the music industry, you have to bring something different to it. So when you come into the music industry, it's important not to sound like nobody else. That could be your quickest downfall. Even though there's certain people that do sound like people and they make it, but that's a once in a lifetime thing. But just be yourself, bring something new to the industry. Yeah, just turn up. Just do what you do. Don't worry about nobody saying nothing because you're always gonna have haters. So I'm gonna shout out my boy Trooper the Crunkster, boy Bud, my people in Canada, Sykesty, boy, Spaz Out, Shucks, $sign Sheed. Yeah, that's everybody, you know what I'm saying? I already told you, keep a small circle. That's how you gotta move. All right, so you can follow me on social media at the one and only Marcanada on Instagram, and that's the number 1 ND only Marcanada. On Twitter, you can follow me at just at Marcanada Marcanada, and on Snapchat it's the same thing, Marcanada. Hold up, Marcanada, tell him why you do it. I do it so my chain game and my wrist game be all stupid. No diamonds in the bezel, 20K, call it Frank Mueller. Said fuck leaving the house, I might go buy myself a jeweler. If I'm straight, then my family straight. Flight to the motherfucking academy. Y'all hear this from the T all the way there and C, cause I know y'all niggas wanna bury me. I'm laughing to the bank like a parody. I do this for y'all like a charity. I'm trying to be a rich nigga with a pocket full of figures, I'ma make y'all pussy niggas scared of me, And I do this for my mama. Everybody got a dream. I'm trying to turn mine into commas. I'm trying to breed the game, but they trying to hold me back like condoms. Tell the DJ play the song or else we bringing him that drama. What's up? It's Marcanada locked in with TDC Trooper the Crunkster, and I've been exposed.